Patrick's car, which had failed to maneuver through the partly muddy roads of the region, was later tied to a police vehicle that projected back on the clear lane.
No, this is the only vehicle which can pull this one. The other ones cannot.
Husna Afet, Shamira Nagawa, Select News.
Well, a very telling story right there from the Blue Camp, and the story of hindrances that have been faced on the road as they traverse the parts of northern Uganda to canvass for votes does teach us several lessons that whatever happens, whatever challenges that you do face, it's very important that you persist and exhibit determination in whatever it is that you endeavor to pursue in life. Generally, I do move on to that report to another story where after Robert Chagulanyi's arrest last week in Luka district, a number of people took to the streets to protest. Many died, some from stray bullets, others from rubber bullets, and the rest was a direct confrontation between police and NUP supporters. The police spokesperson Fred Enanga addressed this particular issue at the Uganda Media Center, UMC. Take a look.
The police spokesperson Fred Enanga confirmed that 836 people were arrested, while 362 were taken to court to answer for crimes committed during the protests.
Wetwogerera kati abantu abawerera ddala 836 be baakakwatibwa 362 mu bo be batwaliddwa mu kkooti nga mwe mwali ne Honorable Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert. 330 basobodde okwateeka ku rimanda ate 633 abo bakutwalibwa mu kkooti olunaku lwa leero.
Today, presidential candidates resumed the campaigns in different parts of the country. Enanga appreciates them for following the guidelines as were given by the Electoral Commission.
Candidate wa NRM yabadde mu bitundu bya East Choga, Esoroti, yabadde atambuliza emirimu gye obulungi. Candidate wa NUP ku makya yakedde n'atuuka ekyegegwa ky'Enjojo ne Fort Portal. Oluseregende lwabadde atambulirako ne kuŋŋaana zino ez'olukale ezabadde ategeka mu makubo teyasobodde yadde okusituka okuwuubirako abantu mu makubo. Kyekyenjawulo kye tusobodde okulaba ku Honorable Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert ku nkya ya leero. Era campaign team ye mu bitundu bino ebya Kyegegwa ne Kyenjojo basobodde okukwatagana ne balambula ebifo nga Electoral Commission bwe yakitegeka.
He also confirmed that the civilians who hit the female police officer with a hammer has been arrested. He gave a report on the number of those injured and died. Maria Dana Namido, STV Select News.
Well, at a time like this, it's very important that you stay safe and make sure you do not move where the fracas is when we're in amidst political tensions, where you see crowds of fracas. It's very important that you stay away from those areas. It's for your own safety, moving forward. But we are, at this time like this, we're facing two devils at the same time. That's the COVID-19 pandemic, but also the election tension or the political tension in the country. I'll go straight away and look at how COVID-19 is standing as per the combat from the Ministry of Health and the figures that they did avail to us throughout last week, but also on the 21st day of November, how were the numbers standing as per the combat COVID-19 is concerned. The new cases that were registered that particular day were 301, and the cumulative confirmed total number of COVID-19 cases were 17,968, and the cumulative deaths stood at 172. Where the cumulative recoveries as of that day stood at 8,611, and the total number of COVID-19 samples that the Ministry of Health had taken was 609,268. Well, at STV, we do encourage you to continue observing the SOPs, wash your hands, wear the mask, and stay away from crowded places for your own safety, but also for the safety of your people, your associates, your friends, your classmates, your workmates, name it, your family members. So it's very important that we continue observing. And very soon, as if we look at the numbers and the trends globally, we do see that COVID-19 will very soon be history, even with the discovery and confirmation of the vaccine by various countries. We should go for a short break, and Select News will continue shortly afterwards. Stay with us.
You're watching STV, Select for Fun.
Credible, bold and accurate. You can trust us to add professional context and in-depth analysis to the web of current affairs every week. Share an experience with those that saw it happen. A blend of opinions from journalists, subject experts, and involved participants. The Newsroom, breaking down the weekly top stories. Join us at 9:30 p.m. every Saturday, only on STV.
At exactly 8:45 p.m. East African Standard Time, join me, Elijah, to Yagman Awakening, putting focus on current affairs, be it political, social, or economic news. We shine a spotlight on our beautiful Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, providing information that is age-cutting here on STV with Select News.
Ensonga nyingi ziruma bannayuganda omuli ebyobufuzi, ebyenjigiriza, enkulaakulana, ssaako n'obuweereza bw'abakulembeze. Wano ku STV ensonga zino zitukwatako. Twegatteko buli Basande okuva ku ssaawa 12:45 okutuuka ku ssaawa 1:30 ez'ekawungeezi mu pulogulaamu Zinga Bwendaba, nga tukubaganya ebirowoozo ku biri mu ggwanga ssaako n'okutuusa eddoboozi lyaffe eri abo bekikwatako. Wano ku STV nange Hasif Ssekiwunga.
You're watching STV, Select for Fun.
You are welcome to the High School Apprentice Season 1, Facing the Future.
I'm Lubega Mahad.
Delisa Maris.
And I'm really excited to join the High School Apprentice, and I'm looking forward to winning.
Buyajja natugamba nti bajja kujja batukime. Era nensanyuka nnyo okulaba nti mujja okumukima.
The next task, it's more of a sports task.
You're in the boardroom. You know what that means. One of you is going home.
Do not speak of 1,000. It is 2,000. Do not speak of 1,000.
We've messed up. We've been selling at a lesser price.
I'll start off with you. I need 2 names from your team of people who did not perform.
We are aiming all to win.
Hey guys, you're watching STV, Select for Fun.
Well, thank you very much for sticking with Ace TV and Select News. Particularly, we'll continue with more details and what's happening in the world of the election world, and of course the campaigns, the general elections are very soon, and of course the country and everyone, all various camps and various aspirants are traversing the nation to see that they can garner support from the electorate. Well, moving on to more news, National Unity Platform Party President Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert has today resumed his campaigns, starting with Fort Portal. He urged the people of Fort Portal to avoid getting lured into exchanging their vote for money. Kyagulanyi's campaigns were paused following his arrest last week on Wednesday. We have more.
No, this is wrong. Stop. No, I'm not. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what you're doing. Can you drive? Okay? What you're doing is illegal. Can you drive? Can we leave the road? Why are you blocking the road? It is you blocking the road. You move. Let's not exchange a lot of money. Let's move. We are running out of time. You are young people. You are young people.
Kyagulanyi started speaking at around 5 p.m. and started with saying Museveni will try to buy the people off with money, but he is certain that they will not accept.
Madam Deputy President, abantu ba butiti mwena bachenjojo nywena abantu batoro nywena kama simwe banywanyi banje nani shaba munyisikirize bisinge ndimi
Kyagulanyi also talked of his arrest and said he was taken to prison because of the love that the people of Eastern Region showed him that scared Museveni.
Bwendoza enalupenya jenabate nenda banga mukama asobozeseza okubeera wano tewali kintu kyonna kyesobola agamba okutako okuyimba akayimba akagamba
Kyagulanyi pointed out his uniqueness from any other presidential aspirants that have ever been before and gave reasons why. Kyagulanyi re-echoed the fact that there are sectors in the country whose staff members still earn peanuts and promised to increase their pay once in power.
At independence, when our grandfathers were creating Uganda, our motto was for God and mankind. That is not a mistake. And I can tell you that history teaches us that there has been greater men. There was a king called Nebuchadnezzar.
Kyagulanyi promised to make Fort Portal a tourism city once he is president and even build an airport there. Just like his other campaigns, Kyagulanyi blamed the current president, who is seeking for a 6th term of office, for stagnating the progress of the country after coming in through war, which killed thousands of people. Kyagulanyi asked the people of Fort Portal to vote for him and trust him in order to have a better Uganda. Kara Tumwine for Select News.
Well, that is what's happening from the raid camp as Robert Kyagulanyi, a presidential candidate, continue to traverse various parts of the country from the east, now in Fort Portal. That should be the western parts of the country. Now we do move on to yet another update that we did carry for you tonight on Select News, and that is we keep an eye, an eagle eye on human rights amidst all this fracas that is triggered by the elections and the campaigns. Well, we do move on to that particular story where the Ugandan Human Rights Association is demanding for accountability of over 30 people that have succumbed to the protests and lost their lives. Well, in the protest that was sparked off by the arrest of Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu in Luka district, which did actually see a hashtag trend. That was the Free Bobi Wine hashtag. It did see various people lose their life. Well, the current death toll in the country does stand at 55 deaths and still rising, and those that were admitted with serious injuries continue to succumb to their injuries. Well, the acting chairperson of the commission, Dr. Katebarurwe Amot Wairumba, says all violent acts which were manifested from both the rioters and security organs was totally uncalled for, and I absolutely do agree with him in that particular perspective, as it does give us his view and take on the riots that did rock the nation throughout last week after the arrest of Robert Chagulanyi. Well, we shall be moving swiftly into our business segment, and what we did bring for you tonight in the world of business. The renewable energy dealers in Bunyoro region asked the Uganda National Bureau of Standards to step up its operations to cap down the increasing fake energy products on the market under their umbrella Mid-Albertine Sustainable Energy Network. The dealers claim fake energy products have led to unfair competition among the genuine companies, hence affecting their marketability. Mary Nabulime, the network coordinator, says the fake products are killing the promotion of clean energy. She explains that clients prefer to go for cheaper products which are not durable, non-environmental friendly and harmful to people's lives. We'll go for a short break and we shall return very shortly with what is happening in the world of sports. Stay with us. Well, thank you very much for staying with Ace TV and Select News, particularly for those of you just joining us on our digital platforms. You're doing a tremendous job. I'll be moving on straight away into the world of sports and what is happening there. Pep Guardiola could not believe his eyes over the weekend following City's second loss in the Premier League this season to Mourinho's Tottenham. This time round, City legally dominated possession and created countless chances in the game, but it was not their lucky day.
Heung-min Son slotted home the first goal in the first half of the game decisively after a defense-splitting ball from Tanguy Ndombele off the center to give the hosts a 1-0 lead. City, however, came close to equalize